Day 22. The inspiration for this is Paper Source calendar owl situation, so Christmas owls. And in my mind, my Christmas owls are coming from an office work party, an epic office work party. I started out with this white owl, and it's going to be pink and red because I was channeling my favorite mistletoe cookie, which is, you know, the pink, white, and red one if you've seen that video. And I'm doing the dots on the chest or the body, and I'm feeling a bit uninspired. And then I really thought about it. I thought to myself, if these owls had in fact been to an epic Christmas party, what in the heck would they look like? One, I'm just gonna say it, they've decorated themselves personally just a little bit crazily. They might have come to the party, you know, like on top of their game, cool and collected. But this is like a couple of hours into the party. Everyone's having a good time. I don't know if owls drink libations, but if they do, they have. So everything's a little worse for wear, rough around the edges. And that's what I wanted to convey. I chose these colors just because they were the most colorful, and when I wasn't really sure what direction to go into, I spoke with my sister about it, and she's like, it doesn't matter what they look like, they should just be fun colors. And that's what I tried to achieve, fun colors. No boring brown owls here. So originally I was really going to stick to the patterns that you see in the calendar on the owls, and probably after I finished these like scallop hearts here on the chest or body of the owl, that's when I decided to deviate a little bit. I wasn't really feeling it, and as I said before, they're going to be Christmas owls who've, you know, been partying hard. And I thought, if there's a way to convey musk feathers, you know, like, ooh, something's gone on here, that's what I'm gonna do. Just swirl it up. Also, in my little narrative, the owls with the sort of green pennant design are the ringleaders for this party. They're the ones who made sure that things went awry, and that, you know, people would lose common sense. Yeah, that's the way to say it. They lose common sense and just start partying hard. And you'll notice at the end in the photo montage, or not necessarily photo montage, I just call it a photo montage, but it's really just the final, like, you know, compilation of the cookies, that they look a little bit more crazy than the others. So I started with the green sort of pennant design. I'm following it up with the red, so I'm filling up the negative space with the red, and then I'm going to do a white stripe in the middle. And at this point I was just trying to make sort of a Christmas sweater effect, if you will, but then I really started getting into this, you know, crazy owl situation. And it was like, these cookies need to be really like, oh my gosh, really? Did that happen? And again, my level of excitement and interest is probably completely unwarranted. But I was trying to get excited about these cookies, and this idea or concept really excited me, and I just went with it. These cookies in particular, with the exception of the color choice, but the way that they're designed, are probably the only cookie here that's closely following any owls represented in the calendar. Everything else is just sort of, you know, me playing around, doing different shapes, trying to make these owls look as crazy as possible, trying to make it seem like they're worse for wear. I guess that's just the best way to say it. And at this point I was like, alright, these these owls in particular here are going to be the ringleaders, then they need to look the most crazy. So I sort of did like, I guess the only way to describe it is I get a very Batman vibe from the way that this cookie ended up looking. Just in the face so much, you know, because the ears are quite pointy. I got like a bat situation, and I just went with it. And as I said before, these owls are the ringleaders to the party, transitioning from your average work Christmas party to the epic Christmas party where people do things that, one, they don't remember the next day, or two, it's just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. So I think I'm just gonna sit here and let you watch. I really don't have too much else to say. I feel like the pictures will speak for themselves. You'll continue to watch the video if you're interested, and you'll see. I'm pretty sure I haven't done any techniques that are super amazing. Ooh, I did, however, employ the technique that I did on the mistletoe cookies, except I actually took a little bit more care this time. So I carefully dotted the royal icing around the eyes, and then I used my scribe tool to you know, pull it out so that it looks like an elongated line. But other than that, everything is super standard. I used a simple diamond shape for the nose. I'm using a lot of dots, stripes for the scarf. Nothing that you haven't seen from me before. And here is where I really started to think, my goodness, these cookies sort of look like Batman, to me at least. Or really a mashup between Batman and Hello Kitty, if you can imagine it. But other than that, yeah, I've done earmuffs again. Earmuffs, scarves, you've seen it before from me. So I'm just gonna let you watch and see what becomes of my epic Christmas party owls. That's day 22. I hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you later. Bye.